Ember Food Files number 3, part of the Food and Cooking in the City of Ember playlist. Cooking without sunlight in the City of Ember. Imagine trying to cook every meal you'll ever eat, without sunlight, without fresh air, without ever seeing where food comes from. In the City of Ember, cooking isn't creative, it's cautious. Today we're talking about how people in the City of Ember cook and what that reveals about the city that is built underground. A world without natural cues. In Ember, there is no sunlight to mark breakfast, no sunset to signal dinner. Time is artificial, controlled by clocks, which we know can sit at the same hour forever because they're not well tended all the time. So they don't actually know what day it is, what time it is, when they're supposed to eat. And it's chaos. It's just routine without knowing why. Cooking happens according to schedule, not hunger, not seasons or tradition. Meals become routine rather than ritual. Time is artificial, and it's all electric lighting, no natural light. This strips food of meaning and turns it into another task to be managed. Ember kitchens. A ember kitchen would be small, dim, and functional, and space would be limited, and ventilation would be minimal. Imagine what they're breathing in. Everything has a designated place, super organized. There is no room for experimentation. Cooking tools would be basic, simple heating units, durable pots and pans, utensils designed to last generations. Nothing decorative, nothing wasteful. Heating without firelight. Open flames were dangerous underground. Ember cooking likely relies on enclosed heating sources, electric or controlled burners, probably like an electric heater, electric oven, electric stovetop. Imagine if they had an air fryer. Then they wouldn't have to worry about running out of oil for frying things. Systems that are tied to the city's failing power grid. This makes cooking fragile. When cooking and power lights flicker, meals are delayed or lost. Cooking becomes dependent on infrastructure of the city and not on skill. Ingredients designed for cooking underground. Ember's food is made to be cooked indoors without sunlight or fresh inputs. Ingredients would be dried, powdered, canned, and pre-processed. These foods don't need light, soil, or time. They only need heat and water. Cooking becomes more of an act of rehydration rather than transformation. And who knows if the canned foods actually made it that long without upsetting someone's stomach due to bacteria. Cooking skills that matter in the City of Ember. In a place like Ember, the most valuable cooking skill isn't about flavor. They're about survival. Stretching small portions, reusing leftovers, managing spoil. Cooking eventually with unreliable heat. Recipes are memorized, not written. Knowledge is passed down quietly, kitchen to kitchen. Cooking in Ember carries a lot of emotional weight as well. Every meal is a reminder of limits that you have. Parents cook knowing there won't be any improvement in their future. Children eat knowing nothing else, without any hope of change because this is normal. There's comfort in routine, but there's also a deep, unspoken grief. Food fills stomachs, but it doesn't nourish hope. Why cooking never evolves in Ember is because the City of Ember, they never have new ingredients, they never have new tools, they never have new ideas. Ember has none of these. The system awards sameness. Violation is risky and resources are scarce. So why would you want to try to invent something new when you potentially is unedible and you go hungry instead of just being bored with what you do have to eat. So cooking stays frozen in time, just like the city itself. In the City of Ember, cooking is not about expiration, like experience, expiration. It's literally just about survival. It's about endurance. Every meal is proof that the system still works, even as everything underneath it begins to fail. In the next video, we'll explore who eats better in Ember and how food reveals social class underground and even the cities. Even then, social class determines how you eat. This video is part of an ongoing playlist, Food and Cooking in the City of Ember, Ember Food Files. The next entry will be linked below. If you're watching live, you'll probably have to wait till next Friday because I think I'll put food videos on Friday. But enjoy. Next time we'll be doing Who Eats Better in the City of Ember, Food, Power, and Social Class.